Now at noon, neighbors still waiting for word that they can return home after evacuating due to this twisted mess on the rails. And good afternoon once again, everyone. I'm Vince Vetrano.
And I'm Bridget Shanahan. Neighbors have been out of their houses since yesterday afternoon. Yona Gavino is live for us in Watertown with an update. Yona?
Bridget, right now I can tell you that railroad officials are telling us it's still too soon to figure out what exactly caused this huge derailment. But as for the neighbors, you're right. They tell me they were evacuated and they're feeling a little bit frustrated that they were rushed out so quickly. Now here's what they're telling me. They say they were inside their homes just enjoying a quiet Sunday when all of a sudden they heard a strange sound. It sounded a little like semis bouncing around. Now when they peeked outside, they saw several train cars tipped off the tracks. Crude oil was gushing out below. Neighbors again were evacuated as a precaution. They stayed in hotels last night. Now over at a press conference a little later today, officials from Canadian Pacific explained that one tank car got punctured and began leaking oil.
We are in the process of, as I said, re-railing the cars that can be re-railed. The one car that cannot be re-railed will be unloaded and it will be cut up on site.
The possibility of one of those tank cars blowing up is very remote. It's not like a propane tank car where you've seen in the past where they've rocketed half a mile down the tracks.
Right now, still no word, guys, on how long exactly this big cleanup will take, but taking a live look outside, you can see that things are returning back to normal out here. Still a lot of heavy equipment, but most of the train cars are back upright. Now, as for the folks who were evacuated from their homes, the fire chief tells us today that there will be a press conference a little bit later on, as well as an update for these folks to find out when exactly it's safe for them to go back home. We're live today in Watertown. Yona Gavino, today's TMJ4.
All right, Yona, thank you. A second train derailed out in western Wisconsin over the weekend. More than 24 cars off the tracks near the city of Alma on Saturday. They spilled 18,000 gallons of ethanol. Some of it went into the Mississippi River. Nobody was hurt. Well, a little more